All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Mostert. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here. On play action now, Wilson. He rolls to his right. He's running with it. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Third and short, Mostert. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. So now they're going to throw with Wilson. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be across the midfield close to the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Handoff headed left to Mostert. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's down all the way to the 30. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Ross off the play fake. Launched out of the pocket. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll run with Mostert. And he drives it forward for a modest gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
He's looking for Cream in them niggas. Because he knows
Mostert.
niggas, they ain't streets know everything, but he's looking for them. I know he's a real nigga because he's coming in the minivan, back on him, by himself. Yeah, where you at? I'm by Bakesley laying low. Over there by Princeton. Like, yo, this nigga's kind of crazy, bro.
With a negative
I
play,
was back in the day. Yo, you just spit on so sensitive. Oh, you dead.
Here's
Cream,
3rd and goal.
hit names like that. Niggas get shook. Them niggas got respect. Cream was the more like,
Wilson on the play fake.
dark-skinned nigga with green eye. See that nigga be like, I can say there was only 3 niggas that I seen that wasn't scared of Creed. It was 50, Aston, it was E-Money, it was True, and 50 still shot up. Then they be like, man, you next, yo, they gonna kill you. And I'm like, damn, no, 50 was always a thinker. Because when he was in the hospital, he didn't want me to see him shot from up there. And I was like, yo, why you ain't secondary? And then it was like, jump at you, made you scared. See me fuck up, shit. Bullet in my face, bullet in my arm. 50 came back. He was looking for Cream in them niggas. Because he knew
on 4th down,
niggas, every streets know everything, but he's looking for them. I know he's a real nigga because he's coming in a minivan, back on him, by himself. Yo, where you at? By Bakesley laying low.
Finish up an excellent opening series.
This kind of crazy, bro.
It's a Jalen
You know how
Waddle
it was back in the days. Yo,
touchdown.
you just spit on so-and-so.
Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple of reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
See, Mr. Atherton in the Special Forces, and I'd like to charge spending the rest of my life in prison. You can live your life.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Another carry for him. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Play action, Fields. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
So
after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's looking deep once again. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
He's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You sure about this?
I will let you continue.
Wilson now off the play action. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Henry comes up with it. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tremaine Pratt with the play defensively. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Fields on 3rd. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line.
So are you ready to be honest and tell me that
no return on that punt. And it's going to be Bears football.
Girl, wasn't it Nate?
She literally told me that you took her out to eat.
No.
Yeah, and that's you can't sit here and deny that.
I am denying because it's not true.
Okay.
Sure.
Drive
Sorry,
starts
she's
out with the
lying.
first and 10.
She's lying.
Let's find out from her. Okay.
The drive begins with a run from Mostert. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
We went back to my place and hooked up. And he came on to you and you guys were kissing.
Russ setting to throw.
Yeah, see?
He's on the move.
Sit here and lie.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Brought down by Charles O'Menahu on the play.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when the play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Pick up a 5 on that play.
It was about probably like 70 or so bloods in that.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene's territory index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
It's got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle of it.
Hey, man, but people, I ain't leaving those people.
You know, I manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go.
You want to feel a certain way. But every time he calls me, I pick up my phone.
From the 41. He put everything he had into this one. He lays out for it and makes the catch. Here we have a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
It was about probably like 70 or so bloods in it.
What a spot for a big play on Brock. It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Actually, after Big, I killed him.
On the draw, this is Mostert. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line.
Didn't even lead him.
5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
I leave with those people. You know how it goes.
It's Mostert on 2nd down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
But every time he calls me, I pick up my phone. All this should have been going back home. Slow down.
That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break.
After Big got killed, he was probably looking for more bad play on it.
You know, we already lost Big. We on high alert.
Didn't even leave the room to Gene Dill when it's off.
Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Throwing on 3rd, Wilson.
Those people.
He's got it.
You know how it goes.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Working quickly here. He'll try to do it himself. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears pull out in front further. 13-zip. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to see those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's Chubb on second down. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw Fields. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. And stop coming from Henry To'o. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Going right back to Mostert. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Here he is on 3rd and long. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Chubb here on 1st down. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
Takes off right out of the read option. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
No muss. Chip clear.
Receiver in motion going left. They'll throw on 3rd and long. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun handoff for Mostert. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. Able to get it to Mostert. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Russ is going to cook here. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here's Riley Dixon on now for the punt on 4th down. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. Brings it in at the 12. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And it's going to be Vikings football.
Here we go,
They begin the drive with Chubb. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
The give here on 2nd. Room to work at the 35. Down the sideline to the 45. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. EQ.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. He sends this one to the end zone. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. He'll get this to Henry. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. A give to Mostert out of the gun. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First and 10 from the 41. They'll go again with Mostert. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was Micah Parsons making that play. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Wilson. Chased out to his right. Near the sideline, Waddle's got it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They're set up at the 35 now. Man in motion here. Taking the handoff. Now Wilson. Stays in the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Play action. It's Wilson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Russ is cooking again. Hits him on the in route. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Here we go. Hey, Ken.
First down throw for Fields. He puts everything behind this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Buys time, rolling right. Launching deep down the right sideline. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Fields on first down. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Reichard, set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Quincy Williams making the tackle. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Running back sent in motion. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Here's a loft deep down the middle. Full extension, and he brings it in. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Job running out of the gun. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll motion Brown right. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Has it in close. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go, son.
Fields throwing here. Has it down close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Now here's Russ. That's into the hands of Mostert. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Bryant, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Chicago first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 47. Escapes the pocket. They didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Wilson on 3rd down. On the move, headed right. This finds Mostert. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Russ. Hits his running back. Escapes a defender. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Running on first with Mostert. Juke the defender. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Mostert. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Offense up to the line fast. Mostert trying to punch it in. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. So now they're going to throw with Wilson. He's on the move. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears start the second half with some needed points. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. One after trying good by Reichert. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, son.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Here's Chubb up the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Chubb. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle, Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Short side option here. He's running left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. They kick the running back in motion. Fields on 3rd. He lobs it deep middle. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Minnesota. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Russ looking to throw. Launches one deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So 2nd down coming up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Chased out to his right. He can run it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
3rd and just 2 to go. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Getting out to his left. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Running back sent in motion. On 4th down, Wilson. His running back catches it downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On 1st down, it's Wilson. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. 2nd down coming up.
And that was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
That's Metcalf running the slant. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Wilson to throw again. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. The give inside to Chung. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bears have some new life in the fourth. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Christian Benford has it. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They send a man in motion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Thumbs up, ready?
Fields out of the gun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Russ now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. He has the 1st over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's a give inside to Mostert. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Wilson now, 1st and 10. Has it at the 7. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there instantly. As he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now it's Fields. Looking for a target. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Fields looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run for Mostert. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Going right back to Mostert. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. 3rd and short, Mostert. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Buying some time right. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He's on the move. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Wilson now from the gun. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Vikings bring in the onside kick. That should just about do it.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Wide open down the field, and he has it. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Vikings push the lead to 20. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Fields the hard squib kick. And he's out of bounds, and that's it, Brock, the final play of our game. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. We're on the road later this year with a chance of completing that season sweep. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.
No way, I can't believe this. Why are you giving up? I don't feel like what is the deal? Never mind. This is the word. What's going on, guys? Does this have to happen? Wake up! What just happened? Seriously, what even was that play? Oh! Okay. You do better than that. I'm not having fun anymore.